Yeah, we're good. We're back. Sorry.
We were apparently on. We're going to let the room fill up.
Messed up internet. Yeah.
Yeah. We're
just going to hang out. Dun, dun, dun,
hey!
Dun, 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 dun.
We'll let the room fill up for a second.
Welcome to Q&A part 2.
My gosh. All right. So we were on the wrong Sweetwater Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's what
they
happened.
Ran down from marketing and saved us.
Let's just give Sweetwater a hand here.
Sweet hand.
Sweet hand.
A sweet clap.
There we go. Wonderful.
There was a comment I was on.
Yeah, we were right in the middle of the question, and I can't even remember what the question was. So
I'm sorry.
We'll never know the answer.
We'll never know. We'll never know anything. All right, let's move on.
All right,
let's do this.
Let's look through here.
Oh man, I like this one. Oh my gosh, I need to turn on slow chat. This is like madness. This is madness. Yeah. I definitely need to enable slow chat.
There we go.
Because, my God. All right, here we go.
Perfect.
That was a great question right there. Yes, it is. I want to be, this is David Munoz. I want to build a kit pedal. What's your recommended seller? And I want to do a tremolo with a drive included. Can it be done before or after? So kits are fantastic. General Guitar Gadgets. Build your own clone. That's another brand. So generalguitargadgets.com, build your own clone, I'm assuming.com. That could be BYOC. And 1776 Effects. And Stu Mac. We used to have kits with them. Yeah. We don't anymore, but they have their own kits. And you can combine two things inside of a pedal, make your own 2-in-1. Great question, okay. David. You go for it.
Let's see.
We'll do it this way.
Okay, cool.
You do want to do it.
I lost my.
I'll do this. Still waiting on the Seesaw. Randolph Leon.
Uh-oh.
Do you get emails about the Seesaw? Josh, no. The Seesaw is not. It's not going to happen. Possibly. It's been like 5-6 years.
It has.
We've just been busy, and honestly, you got to have energy on something.
Yeah.
So.
What are your top 3 Bon Jovi records? I don't think I've actually ever listened to.
All I know is they have one called Slippery When Wet.
Yeah.
Because I see that sign when I'm riding my bike all the time on bridges.
And it makes you think of Bon Jovi.
And then I just think of Bon Jovi. I'm not a huge Bon Jovi fan. I think it's a little out of my ballpark.
OG asks, what are your thoughts on Primus?
Primus.
Your wife's calling.
Yes. My thoughts on Primus. I think they're really good and really unique. That's all I know to say.
Which one's Primus?
Primus is like My Name is Mud. It's the one you said sounds like Tom Waits.
Okay. Yeah, because I think Tom Waits did a tour with Primus, and I was like, that's weird. And then I actually listened to Primus, and I was like, actually, this makes sense. Because they do the like weird bass line stuff that's like yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. But it's kind of cool, I guess. What's your favorite album from 2020 or an album you discovered this year?
Ooh, favorite album of 2020. The new Phoebe Bridgers album, I'm a big fan of. That's tough. There's been some really great records. The Deep Sea Diver record's excellent. Yeah, I was actually thinking about this in the car because we always do a review of pedals. And I kind of have to pick. I need to pick my favorite album of the year. I was thinking that's going to be really difficult this year because there's so many good records.
Yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, what's the current stuff I have in here? It's tough. I'm going to have to think it over. But those are good records that I mentioned. There's a lot of stuff that came out.
Yeah. I think mine was probably the new Tame Impala, obviously.
Mike says, what are your thoughts on rotary pedals, not chorus or vibe? The problem with that is any rotary pedal is a chorus pedal. So for instance, the 3 Series chorus I think it's my favorite rotary sound I've heard in a pedal in years, but it says chorus on it. And you can set it at the slower speeds and it sounds like a CE2 or a analog chorus. But if you speed it up, it sounds like a rotary. So my thoughts on them are they're getting better and better. And yeah, there's some good ones. Fender put out a really good one. Strymon stuff's always been solid. Source Audio. Yeah.
Will you ever produce a looper?
A looper as in like recording
Looper pedal.
probably?
Yeah.
Probably not. There's so many.
There's a lot of good ones.
Alex Wabel says favorite metal band. You have a favorite metal band?
Is Black Sabbath count?
That's what I was gonna say.
I think Black Sabbath counts.
I think we're both pretty lame when it comes to modern metal. I don't know hardly. I don't know.
I like the new Poppy album.
That counts.
That's kind of metal. Yeah, that album is so weird. I like that album a lot, though.
This says, Karogas says, how to become a cardboard box?
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Does he want to? He wants to be. Maybe it's he has the box.
Supposed to be
There's
like
a
he is the box.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's amazing. What's your favorite? Oh, I'm literally reading the same question that we just answered. What microphones do you use for the drum kit?
That's all you.
So we use a SM57 on the snare. Oh man, I'm like totally blanking on them. We just got some new mics. What was that company that sent us mics?
Oh my gosh,
this is so bad.
They're brand new and they're amazing.
I will say that probably one of my like weakest quality is I can never remember what brands are things, what the names of brands are things. But we just had somebody send us in some really
Solaris,
they're really cool.
And AEA has been
AEA. I use that AEA. I think it's R84 or something as a mono overhead a bunch.
The
kick is that Shure.
The Shure Beta, the plastic kick. You've been using Sennheiser like guitar cab mics on your toms.
Oh yeah, Addison threw those Sennheisers on the toms. That they're pretty cool. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what else we've really enjoyed. I mean, those are. SM7.
I use a SM7 on snare, and I'll actually at home I use an SM7 as my mono overhead and an RE20 for my kick.
Here's Justin Boatsma. I'm bad at names. Sorry. Thoughts on church musicians and guitar gear? Sweetwater markets to that specific group. Curious group's take. I think everyone markets to anyone who wants to buy their gear. So, I mean, I always find that funny with Sweetwater. There seems to be this like misnomer that, I don't know. I mean, church market's a huge market. The church market as a whole is probably more live music than any other form of live music, which is really bizarre. I don't really have any thoughts on it. I think it's funny too. Like, I think there was a period where I'll still see comments like, only church people use JHS, and you go to the artist page and it's like, it's just a normal like rock stars.
Right.
I don't have any thoughts on it. I mean, it's a market and it's a form of live music that's big. So every company markets to it. I mean, why do you think TC puts a church algorithm in their verbs and stuff?
Yeah. Anthony Burns asked, what's your favorite burger?
Five Guys. Double with cheese, bacon, grilled mushrooms, A1 sauce, mayonnaise.
A1
lettuce,
sauce? I didn't know you did that.
Hot sauce in the cup on the side, and then I just kind of pour it on a little bit when I want it.
I do the double bacon burger with jalapenos and barbecue sauce.
I think it's important to know that we hate In-N-Out.
Yeah. Also, we have a restaurant called Corvino in Kansas City. They make like maybe the best. As far as like accessibility, Five Guys. But if you're like having a fancy night, their burger is so freaking good. Is it possible to mix a wah and a reverb circuit? I don't know what they mean, but
You can mix
I'm
anything.
interested.
Yeah. But yes. Maybe they're saying, yes, so take a reverb circuit and put a wah circuit as the tone control for the decay.
That would be kind of cool.
You could do that with the spring tank because you could insert a wah pedal into the reverb send return, and then you could filter. That would be cool.
That would be really cool.
I had a question and it unpinned.
Oh no!
Oh, it was someone asking. I think it was Mark Hammer. I remember it because it's a good question. How does making pedals and having a company in Kansas City influence what we do versus like being in Minneapolis or Nashville or LA? That's a cool question.
That is a cool question. I don't know. I think like Kansas City, like as a city, is so chill. I think like there's an easiness about like the environment at JHS. Like we're all pretty chill and laid back. It's not like it's fast paced in the sense that people are building pedals constantly and we're constantly making stuff. But I think everybody's pretty chill, and not that people aren't chill in other states. I just feel like Kansas City is a pretty relaxed city for the most part.
It's a big city with a country relaxed vibe.
Yeah, yes.
It feels a bit like Nashville before Nashville was unbearable.
A
lot of maker stuff, coffee, craft beer, great restaurants. And then you can drive 10 minutes away and you're out in a cow field. Yep,
absolutely. Of asks, how do I get my child to eat his vegetables? You've had more. We both have, well, you have 3 kids. I have 2 kids. You've had more experience, though, as they grow, having more opinions about their food.
You just tell them to eat it.
Yeah.
You just have to deal with it. It's like there's no easy way. You can bribe them. I bribe my youngest son, and he always does. He'll eat anything with the knowledge of a treat, or something.
Yeah, my kids have never. My son eats literally everything.
Yeah, my older daughter though, she's in the whole I only eat crap phase. That's tough.
Yeah. Let's see what do we got here. Who would win a fight between you, Brian Wampler, and Robert Keeley? Brian Wampler's a pretty tough guy.
I feel like Brian's probably packing all the time. He's probably like a sharpshooter. Keeley would never fight. I wouldn't fight either unless you'd really have to be hurting me. Then I'd probably turn like an injured wounded bear.
I don't know. Keeley might approach it more like a ninja, like from like more of a tactical perspective.
Yeah.
Where he would like, plant something in the soles of your shoes before the fight. And then like, true. You know what I mean?
Here's Red Rover, the effing Gamecast. They're probably here because of Ray Chettle.
Oh yeah.
Price being no object. Do you have a favorite Plexi pedal? Well, I think they're all probably the same price. My favorite Plexi pedal is going to be the Wampler Plexi Drive, and then the Charlie Brown of mine is right there with it. Box of Rocks, great. Zvex. These are all like the same price. They're kind of normal. And there's probably cheaper Chinese kind of made stuff, I'm sure. But yeah, I've yet to play a Plexi pedal that wasn't good. I think that's my problem. I find a good thing in every pedal.
Yeah.
Which is how you should all be.
Right. Would you ever do a collaboration between JHS and Electro Harmonics if EHX asked us?
Absolutely. I'd do it.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you think COVID stopping all live performances across the country will affect our sales?
It has doubled our company.
Yeah.
People are buying more equipment because they're not playing live.
Which is kind of weird, but also, yeah, it's been kind of crazy.
This is cool. Jayoa Samoas. Again, I'm horrible with names. I'm being laughed at right now. Any plans on building a 3 Series all-in-one kind of pedal?
Whoa, that'd be wild.
That could be cool. Like maybe a 3-in-1 multi with some of those. That's a good idea. That could be
kind of interesting. A Leslie pedal? Question mark?
Yeah, I mean the 3 Series chorus nails it for me.
It does. Why do JHS pedals suck so much? I don't know. You tell me.
They're really bad.
They're so
I think
bad.
the people over it are just
It's just
trash people.
It's overhyped, and
Yeah.
I hear that's just all clones of stuff.
Yeah. Eric, I don't have a normal name. Like I don't have like there's not like a John or a David.
I love the diversity of names in here.
Eric Cadell, do you have any mini pedals on the works?
Mini. I mean, the miniest is like Mini Foot Fuzz and the Tidewater.
Prestige,
that's like the smallest that we have.
Yeah, and the works, I don't think we do off the bat. No.
Yeah.
Ever thought of making a tube amp pedal like the Orange Vince? We have an entire episode on tube pedals. It's going to be called something like Our Tube Pedals Dumb, or something like that. It's kind of a history of tube pedals, talking about, do they even do anything? Is it a gimmick? We're going to kind of go through that. That being said, I might with a future project that we have coming up around the bend might include a tube pedal one day. Yeah.
Somebody was asking about dark glass pedals.
Yeah, they're like a big player in the bass effects.
Yeah.
I don't know a ton about them. Our good friend Ryan at Temple Audio, he knows them well. Speaks highly of them.
Daniel Schreider asked if aliens exist. What are your thoughts about aliens? Like, give me a hot take. Just like give me like a 15-second aliens hot take.
Let me focus. The universe is massive.
Mm-hmm.
We're here on a little bitty blip. I think I always lean towards I don't know everything. I never will. And I shouldn't act like I do know everything. Do I believe that, like, I don't know. There's Hollywood aliens, and then there's like, could there really be life out there?
Yeah.
That's confusing. I'm open.
Okay.
I mean, because I feel like it would be, in the truest definition, this is not a statement about anyone who doesn't believe. If someone says, I don't believe in aliens, I'm not calling you ignorant, but I'm saying it could be like ignorant and a little hasty to just say no to that, because we don't. I've never been in outer space. I've never traveled the galaxies. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
Most people haven't. That's true.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know. That's a great question.
Yeah. Jacob Coddington asks, any acoustic pedal plans? I mean, we kind of already have two pedals that would work.
Clover is a fantastic acoustic pre.
And the Color Box is a good preamp too.
Yeah. Pulp and Peel is great.
Pulp and Peel. Those would be great preamps for acoustics.
Logan Fillmore, does a Plexi pedal sound like a blues breaker? Please help me. So we did an episode on this.
Mm-hmm.
It's called What is a Blues Breaker? And it answers your question, Logan.
Love it.
It's like we answered him in the past, which is now the future.
Mm-hmm.
I think I say that in that episode.
What happened to the Alpine reverb?
The Alpine is the spring tank.
Twist. Plot twist.
Yeah. Red Rover, I can't. You're asking good questions, Red Rover, but I can only give you one. I had to skip you. Slow chat is incredibly fast.
I know it is. Like, these are like pouring in. You guys are eager.
Oh my gosh. The Black Keys, gold on the ceiling distortion. How do I achieve that tone? I actually don't recall. I'm bad with song names. Let's do this in real time. Try not to get flagged.
Hold it up to your ear so that the YouTube algorithm doesn't snipe us.
Let's see. Gold on the ceiling.
Once it gets to that hook, they're going to flag us.
Is that what they're talking about, the hook?
Yeah. Well, I mean, probably just the whole guitar part.
Overtone, Dan Electro kind of vibes, Gibson, but a pedal like the Twin 12 that we make, or the Walrus, the projector pedal they used to make. I don't know if they make that. Something like that will get the dirt. And then a key element is they have a room mic. It's really obvious. There is a microphone. Like if this is the amp, you normally put your mic right here. There's something back here. So add a little room ambient slap back, and that's going to get you in that camp.
So you are obsessed with collecting boxes for pedals. What box do you need the most? And if you don't have it, will you survive? This is from E. White.
The box. So the box I need the most.
Yeah. What's the box you need the most?
It's bigger than that.
What do you mean?
I want every Boss pedal. I'm really close, and I want every box. And I want to see that in a photograph that I plan and take myself. I want to have like the most amazing photo in a parking lot, possibly, where the pedal is here and the box is next to it, and it's in linear by year, and like way up above it with the drone is this baller photo. Yeah. So that
would be amazing. Is there anything that like recently you've been like, oh my gosh, I need like any like one particular thing?
Old EHX stuff I've been trying to dig into.
Oh yeah.
Here's Luke M. I will get a JHS tattoo if you make a 2-in-1 Morning Glory and fuzz pedal. So we're not going to do that, but people have gotten tattoos, and my deal has always been, if you send me a photo, and I'll know if it's fake, trust me, of a tattoo, I'll send you the pedal. I just sent a Morning Glory to Brazil, I believe. A guy had
fantastic.
Free pedal for the tattoo, or is it a free tattoo for buying the pedal?
Well, you're buying a tattoo. You're getting a pedal for the price of a tattoo.
You're buying an experience.
Yeah, you really are, and that's what's important. The gear doesn't even matter. My distortion pedal causes my chorus to have huge treble spike. Thoughts?
Say that again. That's interesting.
My distortion pedal causes my chorus to have huge treble spike.
You're overloading it.
So pushing the chorus pedal too hard?
Yeah, you're clipping. It's probably a digital chorus, and you're clipping it. You need to turn your volume down. Yeah, any circuit can only take so much.
Right.
Rob Kennedy, what is a preamp pedal exactly? So we have an episode called Why You Need a Preamp. That'll answer your question in detail. We almost have episodes for
we're starting to like be able to answer these with just episodes. Is anyone using oil can technology still?
No, it's super inefficient, hard to make, costly, pointless, dangerous.
It's kind of like getting water from like a well with one of the buckets
when you're next to a faucet. Yeah.
Jess Watts just bought a unicorn. Congratulations.
Jacob Vi, flanger? Yeah.
Flanger's awesome.
Yeah, we have we have 2 flangers finished. I don't know when that'll happen or be done. I think our time in this room is up. Let's do one more question. This has been really fun. If you're watching this now, there is a beginning part where we talked about the Boss tone bender. I see a lot of questions. Go over there, check that out, and read my Instagram post about how important that release is. So you do a question, and then I'll do and let you end.
Let's see. Thoughts on math rock?
Define math rock. Like
I should have. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm so sorry. I realize like how unqualified I am to answer that question. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna move on from that because I have nothing useful. Somebody asked us to name their band. They're a garage emo fuzzy chorusy sound. I think like the Thought Experiment.
That's interesting. We have band names all the time.
How about Porous?
Sabertooth. Is that a name?
Yeah.
Because they're like fuzzy. How about Dreambreaker? Dreambreaker's solid. It needs to be one word and do like a phonetic change in a couple letters.
Lemon Wedge.
That's really good. Zest House.
We're getting into food territory. Zest House. If you just add like a little bluesy flair to your garage rock, then that would be good.
The fuzzy chorus.
Yeah.
That's a great name. Clipped chorus.
Hard Clippers.
the Chorus Brigade, because they use bucket brigades. The Chorus Brigade.
That's pretty good.
Okay. You ready for your final question?
Yeah.
What does Paul Gilbert smell like?
He smells like dreams come true and confidence and creativity.
Yeah. We're wrapping up. He smells like they're running us out of this room. He smells like a safe person to be around.
Yeah.
He's reliable. He smells reliable.
Yep.
All right. We have to leave.
Gotta go.
Thanks so much. Watch the other video. I'm amazed how many of you are on here. You're awesome.
You guys.
Bye.
Bye.
And stuff. Happy Christmas.
Or whatever.
I don't know.